Yo, YouTube, we got a banger today. We gonna see who's better, the old Sleepy Samurai or the new Sleepy Samurai. Let's get into it. So, since the new DLC dropped, well, before the new DLC dropped, I was like, how about we review these characters and compare them to the old versions? I already did it in the Inosuke video. You can find it on my channel. I'll put the link in the description as well. Now, we're on the ZEN video, right? So, this is more interesting because the Inosuke video, it was kind of obvious. But these two ZEN characters, I think they're both S tier. Clearly, the old one is S tier. Everybody knows that. When the DLC first dropped, a lot of people in the community was sleeping on the new ZEN. You get it, sleeping on the new ZEN. But I think they had to just figure them out. Now, I think the two different Zenitsu characters are almost completely opposite. And it's crazy because nothing changed but how much damage the new ZEN takes and 3 skills. They changed all the skills. Those are the only things that changed. So Zenitsu's tilt skill, his most signature move, Thunderclap and Flash. So the original ZEN's tilt skill is slower than new Godspeed Zenitsu. The recovery is bad on both skills, on new ZEN and old ZEN. But the old ZEN's comes with mind games, right? You can play mind games with your opponent. So if you miss your tilt skill with ZEN, you can either do it again, but eventually you're gonna have to stop doing it. And when you stop doing it, the recovery is bad, but you can DP, which is the air spin. So if they try to punish you real quick, you can DP. So if your opponent tries to punish you, you can DP at the right time and start a brand new combo, because most of the time air spin / all DPs go through all attacks. So if your opponent knows that, they might not try to punish you. They might try to bait your air spin out. But if you don't do an air spin, then you can just block and you'll be safe. That's what the whole mind games come in at. It's a 50-50 chance on Zenitsu doing an air spin. Or even sometimes you can delay the next Thunderclap and Flash. So when your opponent tries to punish you, you either clash with them or your Thunderclap beats their skill. Now the new Godspeed ZEN, after he does his Thunderclap and Flash, which is really fast, it's so much faster than the old ZEN's Thunderclap. The only thing you can do if you miss that one or your opponent blocks it is dash really quick and then block. Also a new ZEN, Lightning Burst adds so many extra layers. Sometimes I do 2 hits on block, then grab, 2 hits on block, and then when they think I'm trying to grab them, I'll most likely get them with a heavy. So old ZEN, right, he has Thunderclap and Flash, and then he has Thunderclap and Flash Prime, then he has Air Spin. So he's more of a straightforward character. Like, he's still a great character. He has some tools, but he's more of a straightforward character. New ZEN has layers, better neutral, great skills. I'd rather have Lightning Burst than Thunderclap and Flash Prime any day. So I feel like the new ZEN is a more balanced character, right? So balance doesn't always mean better, but he's a more balanced character. His heavy isn't safe anymore unless you switch tag out of it. You can't just heavy then DP. Not 100% guaranteed, but at least it adds some mind games. Now with new ZEN, if he heavies and misses, you can go in there and punish him easily, unless he switch tags. So with new ZEN having better neutral, better attacks, he doesn't have to rely on Thunderclap and Flash as much. He doesn't do as much damage, but he also has more health than the original ZEN. Now the old ZEN can do more damage, and he's not as expensive at all, because his new ZEN is very expensive. Now I think it's very interchangeable, right? To me, the new ZEN is slightly better, but I don't blame anybody for thinking the old ZEN is better or slightly better. Now in the highlight, the point of why I make these videos isn't even for you to hear me, right? That's some of the point, but the main point is so I can hear y'all opinions. So let me know what you think. If you've actually used both ZENs, both Zenitsus, let me know which ZEN you think is better, the old one or the Entertainment District ZEN. If you got this far through the video, I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff. I'm out.